DirectAccess is a remote access technology built into Microsoft Windows. It's been around for many years and is currently undergoing a resurgence in popularity, largely driven by the deployment of Microsoft Surface Pro and other hybrid devices using Windows 10. DirectAccess automatically creates a VPN tunnel through to the corporate data center whenever the computer detects an internet connection. This allows users to simply turn on their device and start working without having to go through the manual steps of connecting to the corporate network. Similarly, IT administrators can establish connections from the data center out to these remote direct access endpoints to perform administrative tasks such as pushing antivirus signature updates, group policy updates, and other administrative tasks. In this short video, we're going to look at 3 challenges that most organizations will encounter when they roll out direct access. The first challenge is known as the manage out problem, and it comes when we move from the pilot deployment into a production scenario. In the production scenario, we typically need to deploy more than one direct access server to ensure we don't have a single point of failure, and also to scale to support a larger number of users. Incoming connections will be load balanced across the direct access server farm and will work just fine. The problem occurs when administrative applications within the data center attempt to establish a connection out to a direct access endpoint. Once we have more than one direct access server, these applications have no way of knowing exactly which direct access server provides the connection to any given computer. Services such as group policy update, security updates, and even remote desktop for help desk support will fail under this scenario. This is often enough to render the entire solution unsuitable for business-critical functions, meaning the organization needs to run either a parallel or alternative remote access technology. With version 11.1, NetScaler solves the manage out problem for direct access. By load balancing the direct access servers using NetScaler and enabling the NetScaler DirectAccess Gateway feature, the NetScalers can keep track of which computer is connected through which direct access gateway. The outbound direct access connections will automatically be switched to via the correct direct access server, resolving the manage out problem. The second challenge we encounter is that direct access can only support domain-joined Windows machines. This basically means that only Windows machines issued and managed by the corporate IT department will be able to connect via this method of remote access. Other Windows devices, such as BYO, or the devices of subcontractors, vendors, or service providers, will not be able to connect through this method either. And of course, there's absolutely no support for MacBooks, Androids, Chromebooks, or any other device that's not a domain-joined Windows PC. The good news is that once you're using NetScaler to load balance the direct access servers, you can use these same NetScalers to provide remote access connectivity for the devices that direct access does not support. The third major challenge is that direct access requires Windows servers to be deployed in the DMZ. Most corporate security policies will prohibit the deployment of domain-joined Windows servers outside the data center firewall. That's because these servers provide a very juicy target for anybody trying to gain unauthorized access to the data center. If an attacker can compromise one of these servers in the DMZ, where protection is slightly less than within the data center, it provides a very powerful platform from which they can launch further attacks both within the DMZ and into the data center itself. NetScaler version 11.1 brings always on to the existing VPN capabilities. This means that you can use NetScaler, which is a hardened security appliance designed to be deployed into hostile environments, to provide the same always-on user experience, but without the security compromise within the data center. By using NetScalers for this purpose, you can also provide seamless and transparent connectivity through to Office 365, Microsoft OneDrive, and just about every other cloud service, using NetScaler's comprehensive identity management, authentication, and federation capabilities. For more information, contact your local NetScaler specialist.